What is good, Guardians? Welcome to another Destiny 2 video from Ultimate Casual Gaming, the home for the casual gamer. I'm just flexing. Man, I was away on vacation this past week, doing what Destiny dads do and taking my little ones on a nice trip to Disney World. It was a great week, but what a wonderful surprise I came back to after looking at my Twitter feed yesterday. Curse of Osiris. The first DLC for Destiny 2 has officially announced with a trailer and all. We'll get into the trailer in a bit. You'll see it running in the background right now. Hopefully you've had a chance to check it out. So, like I said, we'll get into the trailer. We'll see what we learn about this upcoming content. And I'll go ahead and point out some things that I found interesting in the trailer. Also, a number of folks have posted content from the PvP section of the DLC. I believe that stuff was exclusive, but now it's out all over YouTube, so we'll go ahead and take a look at it. There are also some really interesting things to examine in that one, especially the fact that there are a number of returning exotics, and we'll get into that. As always, if you find this information useful, please don't forget to rate the video. Of course, feel free to share it as well if you feel someone else can benefit from it. And if you're new to the channel, go ahead and click that subscribe button for Destiny 2 content, and we'll be covering some of the other great games that have come out this fall on the channel as well. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into this trailer. So here's what we know about the Curse of Osiris expansion per BungieTheGame.com. Curse of Osiris continues your Guardian's journey with all new story missions and adventures set in a new destination, Mercury. So we're going to get to go to Mercury. Journey through time and space to learn the secrets of Osiris, avert a dark future, and rebuild the ties between the legendary warlock and his greatest student, Ikora Rey. So the features that are going to come with this expansion: explore Mercury and its mysterious infinite forest, new story missions and adventures, new themed weapons, armor, and gear to earn, new cooperative activities, new competitive multiplayer arenas, and more. Now, other things that I've gleaned from the internet today also mention that the expansion is supposed to come with raid content. They don't say raid, they say raid content. They also mention that there will be new strikes. So not just missions, but strikes, and strikes plural. So if it's strikes, which is great, then we know we'll get at least 2 strike missions out of the deal, which is fantastic. But we don't know anything about the raid. Now, this is probably the Infinite Forest that we're looking at right here. This stuff looks fantastic, and supposedly this is going to be rendered every time we go in. So it'll look a little bit different. The other thing, procedurally rendered rather, the other thing that I wanted to point out was this area. This is the lighthouse. Now we have a couple of views of it in the trailer of both the current version of the lighthouse and then maybe a future version of the lighthouse that Osiris has foreseen. So pretty ominous, but that looks like an area which we'll get to visit. Another awesome thing that we finally get to see is Osiris himself. So there's been a lot of talk about Osiris and the lore for folks that played the original Destiny, but now we get to see him. So it's fantastic that now we know what he looks like. And this scene, this cut scene is pretty amazing, because first you get to see him step out of the portal and what looks like the Vault of Glass. This is likely the Vault of Glass, and it's sort of replaying what happened to his original strike team that went into the Vault of Glass and were pretty much locked away there. So in fact, you can even see in the background what appears to be another Guardian that's now frozen in time. And so we'll probably get to learn about exactly what happened. Now the question that many have is, does that mean we get to return to the Vault of Glass? It would be interesting to see. It'd be fascinating to see if they actually have the Vault of Glass come back as a playable mission. They did that, I know, at one point in Destiny with I think the Taken King, so let you revisit it. But I don't think it'll be the Vault of Glass being redone as a raid or anything like that, or raid add-on. But who knows? Bungie may get pretty creative. But that's all really exciting stuff to see. What Osiris actually looks like now. Now, another thing I wanted to call attention to was this shot, because as you can see, these Guardians are jumping, but if you zoom in closely, that looks like the silhouette of Thorn. So another exotic potentially returning to Destiny 2. We also have a shot of what looks to be a pretty new type of weapon. Could be one of the specific themed guns for this particular expansion. We also get a look at a couple of returning exotics, one being the Jade Rabbit, and we know the Jade Rabbit was just sold in Destiny 1 this week. Maybe some of you didn't know that, but it was sold in Destiny 1 after being a PlayStation exclusive for quite a while. And we also get to see with this Titan what looks to be the Telesto. I'm pretty sure that is the Telesto. I'll show you some footage or a shot from the PvP video that they did that confirms that that is the Telesto. So we've got a couple of exotics returning to the game. I really don't mind these exotics returning to the game. I think it's great. Exotics should be, continued through time. That's just my personal opinion. I don't really have a problem with it, especially if they tweak them a bit and make them more useful, because the ones they bring back are sometimes ones that were underutilized anyway. But in any event, I wanted to go ahead and point out some other guns that we see. This is another one that seems to be themed around the Vex, with that wiring that's kind of going through it. Pretty cool design. We also get a look at what appears to be another trace rifle, a la the Cold Heart. And Bungie did say that they were going to be, adding on to that weapon type. So not surprising there, but looks like that might be a solar one, kind of like we used to have with the exotics in Destiny 1, where they would bring out different, element types for the gun. So that's pretty cool as well. I also wanted to point out this shot of, towards the end of the trailer. We're not sure what this is, but it looks pretty amazing and epic. It'll be interesting to see how this plays out in terms of the mission designs and so forth. But whether that's a part of the Infinite Forest or just a playable area or strike, it's pretty amazing looking. So awesome to see that. And then finally, we also get the final artwork from the packaging, it looks like, for the expansion passes, and we see on the left the Curse of Osiris. But also interesting to note that we have this one on the right, which is the second expansion, which is, I know it's a little hard to see here, but it's coming out the spring of 2018. And this one will have to do with Rasputin and the War Mines. So that one looks pretty cool too, and I know a lot of the lore folks are very excited about that one and how that one will shake out. So all great stuff and pretty exciting information. I know I'm hype, so can't wait to see the reveal streams that they're going to be having over the next couple of weeks in typical Bungie fashion. Now also, I wanted to include in here some of the PvP footage that was released exclusively to some content creators yesterday. And what we're looking at here is an exclusive map for PlayStation. It's called Worm Haven, and I believe that this is set in the underbelly of Titan. So again, exclusive map for PlayStation. I know that always upsets folks from Xbox. I'm an Xbox lover myself, so I totally get it. Another thing you'll notice from the footage off the bat is that Bungie has confirmed that, or at least Eurogamer, from what I understand, confirmed that the power level is going up to about 330 with your overall level going up to 25. And you can see in some of the footage that I've highlighted that a lot of these folks are running around with a level 25 character. So interesting to note. The other thing to take note of in the footage are the number of exotics returning from Destiny 1, and you can see in some of these shots that the Telesto is definitely coming back. And Graviton Forfeit has also been confirmed in this footage. So no problem for me with that. I don't have a problem with some of the exotics coming back. Hopefully they make them a bit stronger, a bit better, and they'll be utilized more in this version of the game. We also see another gun that looks like the No Time to Explain pulse rifle. It was one of my sort of hidden gems. I like that gun a lot. So hopefully they've improved it a little bit. Looks like it just has a different ornament on it. to give it a unique look. At least I'm hoping that that's not just a reskin and it's called something else. But it looked like the No Time to Explain, so we'll have to wait and see. But overall, the footage here looks really great. The armor is really great. A lot of unique Vex themed armor, as well as some of the weapons we've talked about already. So this is great to see. There's also a pretty cool emote that is seen in the footage right here towards the end, where it's basically a selfie emote. So that's going to be a hot item. Everybody's going to, here it is right here, so everybody's going to want that. And it's pretty awesome. That's going to make for some pretty nice content videos. And also you see the drop from this particular match. There's a number of blues that get dropped here. I think almost 4 different items plus tokens. So pretty cool stuff on the PvP front. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and put a wrap up on this video. As always, I hope you found the content of the video helpful, and certainly appreciate you watching. We have some exciting things on the horizon for Destiny 2, folks, and I don't know about you, but I'm getting pretty hyped. If you did find the video informative, please remember to rate the video, comment on it, and share it. All of it's helpful to the channel and its growth. Of course, if you're new here, we do lots of videos like this on Destiny 2 and in the future some other games. So if that's what you're looking for, then I encourage you to subscribe and join our growing family. That's all for now. A sincere thanks to all you gamers out there, both casual and hardcore. Let's go and get our game on.